We started this program as people who are really looking for life to change. And for most of us, I truly feel that we have found it, or at least a certain direction of where we want to go through in life. Now, after this course that we've been through for the last year or so, my hope and my dream is that we go back to this moment and to really appreciate the opportunity of being just here in this case room and in this hallowed hall that we call the Asian Institute of Management.
They're all life-changing, they're all eye-opening, which is what this school is really about. It's really opening up our ideas, our minds to something new as a professional.
In terms of looking at things from a different perspective, that being flexible in that sense, being able to give an idea that opportunity to grow, and also letting go of your idea and building upon someone else's.
The idea that I was able to establish that sense of trust between the cohort and that short period of time made me really feel good and gave me the confidence to take up the challenge and try something new, try to lead. I guess this was a good training ground for me to be able to take up leadership roles.
I think all throughout my iMBA journey, it's been constantly challenged, like how I view things, how I view my personal life, and even academic life, professional life also, by the people around me. Main impacts would be more on my emotional balance, like my EQ, also my work-life balance, I guess IQ also, and how I process things and how I process information.
My life's not very dramatic, so maybe just academic, right? So I guess everybody who's interacted with me sort of knows that I'm genuinely interested in a lot of things that AIM is teaching. I find them cool, because maybe that's just the dork in me. So when we don't get good results, I guess for grades, I tend to be a little disappointed, and I wallow a lot. And Kaloy would know this. There was just a different focus to what we were trying to achieve in class.
I don't know. At some point of time, I might have also thought about quitting, but my learning team and my very close friends, they were a huge support to me, where they told me that we are in this together and we will make it till the end. So that support, that mental support, that moral support, emotional support, I crossed that phase, and now I'm here almost finishing the MBA journey.
I remember the first semester was online for me and my whole cohort was over here. It was there was a 2.5-hour time difference between India and Philippines. I clearly remember my cohort and my LT especially, how we managed to complete all the projects within a deadline, how they were able to manage with me, especially when the language is different, we are not familiar with each other. And during the first semester, they really helped me out, and not only emotionally, but they also understand my situation. I also understood them, and we connected, and I think that was the moment when I realized that yes, that's the right path to go.
The program is really very rigorous, and I'm very grateful for my cohort, because especially during the first 2 terms, where it was really a very challenging term, because we really had a lot of subjects and some of us did not come from finance. And during that time, our cohort really organized different tutorials so that we would be able to learn and we would be able to cope up with the rigor. As well as I'm very grateful for my learning team, because we were able to really thrive. We carried one another all throughout the journey. We ensure that each and every one of us is able to succeed, and that is one of the things that really impacted and I'm very grateful for in my stay here in AIM.
AIM and professors for letting me going to join the iMBA program. And I also want to thank my learning teams, especially the ones that gives me a lot of headache, dramas, and sleepless nights. So because of them, I learned a lot. And lastly, also to thank the president, class officers, to give us like a very, very memorable class.
I am most grateful for especially my professors for teaching me all the things that I've learned. It was very enlightening and inspiring, all the lessons and the courses. I also would like to mention my cohort who's always been there, because it makes me feel like I'm not alone in this journey when times get rough. My LT group also, because they were there for me when I needed support. And yeah, even when the times get rough, especially with our group mates, it's not easy working with a group. We were able to get along well and know our own work ethics. And most especially also my close friends, the girls, Hannah, Steph, Mia, Anna, everyone. Sorry if I didn't mention everyone, but yeah, it was very memorable having laughs with them amidst all the stress from school.
Well, to first start off, I think one of the most important, or should I say, the people that I should thank the most is our LT5. Although we did have slight change, including new members in the middle of our journey, I'd really like to thank our LT. And I think if it wasn't for our LT, we couldn't have really pushed each other to achieve a little bit more, put a little bit more effort into the works that we are trying to submit. And so I would like to personally thank our LT, but also to our cohort, because they were always there 24/7 to support one another in fulfilling our journey of iMBA.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my professors. They really did challenge most, if not all of us, about thinking things deeper and developing that kind of appreciation for things that are not really in accordance to our beliefs, but really opening or challenging us to really delve deeper into things or decisions in life that we really need to face on a daily basis. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my friends here in this cohort: Ming, Gideon, Nico-sai, Scott, Pio, Jerome, Dave, and for all the other people that I failed to mention, please don't get mad at me. But I really do appreciate those little moments that we had. We're in the middle of all of this hula-baloo. We're just going to have a conversation, a really candid and really open conversation about what's going to happen to us in our life after our stint here at our master's program, and really just looking forward to the opportunities that we can that await us outside in the world of our future work and our businesses. And I do hope and pray that as we move forward with our lives, with our own paths, with our own journey, that we continue to support each other. We continue to be with one another in order to help each and every one of us chart our own successes in life. Thank you, iMBA.